Welcome back. So I got so many questions on what liquidity is and how you can use it in your trading. So I'm going to give some simple examples here. So there are two types of liquidity. The first type of liquidity is simply external range liquidity, external range liquidity, and internal range liquidity. So in simple terms, external range liquidity is simply highs and lows, and then internal range liquidity is simply fair value gaps. So in simple terms, what we say, if price is not sweeping, if price is not sweeping, sweeping highs and lows, it's filling fair value gaps. Okay, that is the simplest way to explain the internal range to external range liquidity. So in simple terms, that is simply what we refer to as liquidity. So let's get into the charts, and then I'll get to show you the types of liquidity and how you can use them to your advantage. So first of all, we have to identify the liquidity. So the most basic one is simply these highs that you see here. You see, this is a buy side liquidity, the type of a buy side liquidity. So you can use not the shaded, the line. So this is a right BSL, buy side liquidity. Put it in the middle like that. Let me show you another buy side liquidity. We have this one, buy side liquidity. There's another liquidity. Yes, so we have another one is just leave that one. We have sell side liquidity, more buy side liquidity. We have this one. So the highs, mostly the swing highs. This is buy side liquidity. More buy side liquidity is here. You have this one here. You can see something significant. Whenever a type of liquidity is taken out, we can have a continuation or a reversal. You see, we have this buy side there. We have more liquidity on the sell side. We have these lows here. This is the first low that has been taken out. Then you can see the price reversed. We have another low that has been taken out, and then price went higher. We also have small liquidity on the sell side. Let's say here, this one is actually equal lows. These are very strong liquidities. We also have some. Let me show you another type of liquidity. In this case, we have a fair value gap, an inversion fair value gap here. So let me mark this inversion, and then you can see there is a low inside that. So this is also liquidity. This is on the H4 time frame. This is liquidity. So that's on H4. We have more liquidity here. You can see. So the best thing that you can do is mark liquidity like that. We have liquidity here. We have more liquidity here being taken out. We also have another liquidity here. Right here, you see this low right there. So you can see whenever price takes out a liquidity, it reverses to the opposite direction. We also have another liquidity down here right there. So the price takes out the liquidity and then reverses. So internal range liquidity, now we have a fair value gap. You see this fair value gap right here. So in simple terms, what this means is the price has filled the fair value gap, so it should now target the highs. So the extreme highs, well, these were the main highs, as you can see. So this is the external range liquidity. External range right there. And then this is internal range. Internal range right there. So you can see the price. If we said if price is not sweeping external range, it is filling an imbalance. In this case, you have an imbalance. This is a fair value gap. So once a price fills a fair value gap, it now targets the external range liquidity. So the same case, we have another, let me show you a fair value gap also. We have this fair value gap here. So I'm also going to do a video on the fair value gaps and what is a fair value gap. You can see we have a fair value gap here, and the price came, filled the fair value gap, and then targeted the lows. You can see this is simply internal range to external. So I call this internal range liquidity. You see that? So that's liquidity. The price filled the fair value gap and then target the lows. Also here, I want to tell you something. When we have liquidity plus key level, what this means is when we have a low or a high inside a fair value gap or an order block, you expect an explosion or a serious distribution. Let me give you an example. So for example, here we had these, what is this? This is on Friday, this is Monday. So we have something here. This is an NWOG. You can see this NWOG here. It's also internal range liquidity. You have this gap right there. So you can see the price came and tapped into the NWOG and left a high. And then the price came and took out the high and then swept aggressively. Also, apart from the NWOG, which is in more premium, we also have this fair value gap here, which you can see. We have right there. We have that that fair value gap right there. What is so unique about this fair value gap? It has highs inside. You can see these were equal highs inside. These are serious liquidity levels. Once price comes, takes out the highs inside a fair value gap or inside a key level, you can see the price went to the bearish, close to 500 and something pips. You see, 428 pips. We also have, let me show you another example. This one was not taken out, but we have, let me show you. We have now this one here. This is a fair value gap. This is a bullish fair, this is a bearish fair value gap. And you can see once the price came and closed above it, it became an inversion fair value gap. And you can see this is the first person to buy from the inversion fair value gap. So this is sell liquidity plus inversion fair value gap. Sell liquidity plus fair value plus sell liquidity plus IFVG. So once price came and took out the low inside a high inversion fair value gap, you can see there is a serious explosion that actually took place. Same thing you find here when we have, see for yourself. We have this gap here. This is Friday and Sunday. So this is a what? This is a gap. This is an NWOG. See for yourself. So you can see price came first of all and generated liquidity inside here. So this is SSL. This is the first time price came and took out the liquidity. There was a bit of some movement, and then there is another one that came and took out these extreme lows that were here. We've said liquidity plus a key level, like that. So this is SSL plus NWOG, new week opening gap. See for yourself. There was a strong aggressive momentum to the buy side once the price took out the low and also filled the NWOG, and the price went a lot of pips higher. Also at the 0.5 of the NWOG, you can see there is more liquidity that was actually generated, and then the price came and took out. You can see the price took out. This is also SSL, sell liquidity plus NWOG. So you see for yourself, this is a turtle soup, classic turtle soup. The price took out the low inside the NWOG and exploded higher. The same thing you can see. We also had, we have this inversion fair value gap as well. Let me show you. So I'm going to drop another video on fair value gaps after this one. So we have this fair value gap here. This one right here. You can see the price. Actually, there was a serious manipulation or a serious damage that was done. Once the price came and closed above, it became an inversion. This was the first attempt, and price came all the way to 0.75. Generated liquidity up to here. That's why you need to wait for this 4-hour series candles. So you can see there was a serious turtle. So these are sell liquidity inside an inversion. Sell liquidity plus IFVG. You can see for yourself. The price came and took out the liquidity inside an NWOG, inside a H4 inversion fair value gap, and there was a strong aggressive momentum to the buy side. And you can also see the price. That's what we simply do. So we've not been taken out some serious liquidities. So you also need to know, sometimes you can wait for price to sweep previous day high, and then you expect shorts, or you see price taking out previous day low, you expect longs. Sometimes this is not the case because you've heard about break of structure. So sometimes the previous day high is normally taken out as a strong signal that you are supposed to continue higher, or sometimes the previous day low is taken out and you are supposed to continue lower, or the previous day high is taken out and then you're supposed to go higher. So I'm going to be explaining in details on that on the next video, so subscribe and check out my channel for more details. Thank you so much.